Alright guys, everything new under the sun here. This is, I thought I would do another edition of Nomadic Fanatic op-ed, also known as opinion piece, and talk about what he's doing and what I think about what he's doing. Can't resist being part of the drama. That's always a lot of fun. It's funny, the drama that happens with Nomadic Fanatic. What I want to talk about is my comments on uh, his vehicles. So he got a new camper and he paid for it, and I was one of the ones that helped pay for it. I donated, and I donated to his, what was he was giving away stickers for Christmas cards, and that was when he had lots of axle trouble, transmission trouble, and he was in the shop with Olga, I believe it was Olga. I just got a video. This is on his YouTube page and his cover photos, and it shows his new RVs and his old ones. So, if you recall, he started with Tilly, and I actually don't know which one is Tilly there. Not sure I can tell the difference. Maybe this one's Tilly? This one's Olga? I'm not sure. Anyways, he started with Tilly, and I started watching it from the beginning. Started with Tilly as far as I recall. And then he went to Bertha because he sold Tilly, got rid of it. It was having engine troubles, wouldn't start. Bertha's down here. Then he went to Olga, which is the newer Tioga. I think it was like a 1984 Ford Tioga. And then he was in the shop, and he was giving away. Sorry, he wasn't giving away. He was selling Christmas cards of him and Jax this past Christmas season, to raise money to pay for the transmission. And he was looking for $500, but apparently he got a lot more than $500. And I donated $10. I actually never did get my Christmas card. I'm not sure why. I'm not complaining. I'm happy to support the guy. I enjoy his videos. But I did email him and ask him why I didn't get a Christmas card. I was kind of hoping I would get one, because that would have been really neat to get. Regardless, I don't hold that against him. He's a busy guy. He's got thousands of people emailing him, I'm sure. So, and I'm sure he'll get around to it if I shoot him another email here. Anyways, his latest is Yoda. This guy here. Let me just click on it so we can have a look at it. And so there was lots of drama about this. Why did he go and buy a brand new camper? And so what's my opinion about it? And a lot of people were ragging on him about that. And he did buy it with part of my funds. I sent him $10 US, and so part of that went to the purchase of a new camper. Now I don't know if he's leasing it or he bought it outright. He might have bought it outright. If it was only $10,000, he could have got enough money. It sounded like he got a fair bit of money donated to him when he decided, by way of his friend, to leave that donation drive open. I think the PayPal account or whatever it was. And so he's got a brand new camper. My initial thought is, it's well and fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with him getting a new camper. Great that so many people donated and he was able to do that. My personal original thought was, why couldn't he, or not why couldn't he, but if he just kept with an older camper, I think it would have added to the drama of his YouTube channel. And because we all like, the interesting events are often the events that aren't so nice for Eric and Jax, when a tire blows out or the engine blows, and you see him trying to figure out what to do with it. And that was kind of part of the storyline. And so I kind of wondered, if he gets a new camper, how is that going to be interesting going forwards? And he's not had any troubles, and it's a newer camper. Maybe he won't have problems for a couple of years, but you certainly don't see a lot of the camper DIY things that he was doing before, where he was going to Lowe's and getting drills and wood and doing all this internal construction and tweaking the camper according to his needs. And I thought that was kind of fun. I thought that added a nice variety to his channel, and just to see how he's getting along. To if he was in a shop, I'd be waiting for the next video to come out to see, how did the work go on the camper, and did he get out of there? Did he get on the road again? And so I don't think it's bad to say a little bit of drama there was, a little interesting. So I don't know if that's going to play on the popularity of him. He's got like 60,000 subscribers right now, I think. I can't. I'm not sure exactly. I don't want to go to the other page there. Regardless, by the way, if you aren't subscribed to him on Facebook, subscribe to him or like him or whatever it is you like this channel, and he does put out a fair number of updates on that and photos and extra things. So I don't know. I just wanted to go through kind of the history of the campers. The new one being Yoda, and to be honest, all the people that complain, I have my own personal opinions just because I'm selfish, and I sometimes I kind of find it interesting to follow along and see the troubles as well as the positive things that occur, because that's what adds to any story, any history and story of a person is really the sum total of all the life events that happen to them. And when you're following a channel, you can kind of get wrapped up in the story, and if you see them having trouble, you want to find out what's going to happen in the next episode to see if they get out of that trouble. And now his biggest trouble is just weather and tornadoes, which it's fine. I really have nothing against it. That's kind of the worst thing I have to say about it. Is just that maybe he won't have as much to videotape, but he's a good movie maker, I think, and a decent storyteller. I actually prefer when he does a bit more talking on screen, and I like less when he's just showing all the locations. Yeah, it's interesting, but I like to hear his day-to-day stuff, what he's doing, what he's up to, what troubles he has, and where he thinks he's going next, and what the plans are for the future. And I like to see the DIY tweaking videos of the solar installation and all that, and all the work that he did on Bertha the van, for example. He did just a ton of work to it, and the night he went to go and collect that van, or the number of days. I mean, I was just waiting for the next video on that one to see what will come of it. Where is he going? And he's stressed out and tired out, and he does that video where he wakes up in the van or whatever, and says, "Here's the new thing." And I thought that was a horrible move for him. I thought, how can you move to a little truck, a little van like that, after living in a big camper? And I told my wife about that, and she doesn't care or whatever. But anyways, I didn't know how he dealt with going to such a small place from a camper. The other thing is, when he got a new camper, it's too bad he didn't give the opportunity for all his viewers to chime in and tell him what he should get. I thought that would have been a fun, interesting debate or YouTube video to have. I kind of thought he should have went along with his original or his ideas before, I think about a year ago, when he was looking at a casita trailer, a 16-foot casita slash bowler, whatever trailer that he could pull behind a car, because the advantage would be of that you'd have two vehicles that you'd have to license and potentially insure. But you could always switch out the tow vehicle. If you have any troubles with your tow vehicle, you switch it out, you get a new one, but your home stays the same. Your home is always the same. Whereas with the Tioga campers, obviously if there's something goes wrong with it, and hopefully nothing will in the next number of years, but if something goes wrong with it, your whole house is, you have to change your house basically. You have to move out and move into a new house if there's something goes on that's that bad. So I like the idea of a camper trailer. And then he could take the tow vehicle out and drive around and see some sights, and not be so worried about parking necessarily. But then maybe you couldn't stealth camp and stuff, and it may be a bit harder to travel cross country. You'd be worrying about 3 axles instead of 2 and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I just want to put my opinion out there. I thought it was too bad when he got Yoda, but then it always adds for interesting videos. There's no reason why he would have to make any decisions that I would agree with at all. I'm just a viewer, and I guess the final comments are uh, I I appreciate his videos. I think he makes good videos, and I enjoy it for the entertainment purposes. So I don't agree with everything he does, and there's no reason why I should. I'm my own person. He's his own person. He can do whatever he wants. But I still find his videos are interesting, and I would definitely suggest if you appreciate RVing and stuff, subscribe to his channel. He makes good, mostly family friendly videos. I can't think of one where he actually came out and maybe one or two where he came out and swore, um, and I don't appreciate that because sometimes kids are in the room or watching with me, and so I appreciate the general family friendliness of his videos, and I hope he keeps them like that. But that is my opinion, and so this is his third Tioga, so far as I know. I think he should move into a casita trailer or something like that, a tow behind, and I think he'd get a lot more longevity out of that sort of thing. But who knows? I don't know what the deal was with this Tioga. Maybe he got a really good deal on it. Maybe Ford's sponsoring him or something. I don't know. That's just, I have absolutely no idea. I have no information saying that that is what's occurring. Maybe he bought it outright with all the money generated, and more power to him. And I was happy to send $10 his way. That was no skin off my nose, and I had no expectation for what he was going to use it for. Well, I should take that back. The expectation was, I guess, he was going to fix his transmission. But then he decided, I guess, well, he already had the work done, so he would have had to pay for that. But in addition to with all the extra money that came in, he bought the new Tioga. So that's it. Just a message to the haters: just relax. Just enjoy his videos. He's doing what he enjoys. You don't have to agree with everything he does, and you don't have to make a lot of drama out of it. But I do appreciate it, and I have a lot of fun watching his videos. And more power to him. And I hope he continues to make videos. And that's all for my opinion piece, my op-ed for Nomadic Fanatic. Well, see you in the next video. One other thing I should add is thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my channel. And I don't do RV stuff, but I do a lot of Bible prophecy and technology and homesteading stuff. And yeah, please subscribe. And I hope I see you in the next video.